I am live. Well, I dropped my, hold on, stay with it. Okay, drop my keys. Come on in, everybody. Have a seat and do your thing. I'm gonna slide over to the subway. Why is my car so loud? Not living for it. Come on, 10 people, what's going on? Hey, Shares Life. Child, this is gonna be an on the move live today. Hey, is that K or Kai Mills? We on the move. We are on the move. Hey, y'all. Hold on, I'm trying to pull it up so I can see it good. What time is it? Yeah, so in about 30, 45-ish minutes, we're gonna transport from this location to another location. Well, I'm not in the location just yet, but y'all know I'm riding on down to the subway at the end of my block. And we are going to go from there to oh girl. Sorry, somebody's snapping me. And it's so when I worked at a bookstore, there was this young lady who took an interest in me, honey. I don't know what her tea is, but she took an interest in me, and me being a nice person, I was just like, okay girl, hey, you know, we can be cool, whatever. But like, it's been 2 years, and she hits me up on Snapchat every day. She be sending me pictures of her cats, and I just be like, girl, I don't care. No shade, truly no shade, for real, no shade. She seems like a nice person. She's just weird. I just don't know. Be back on into this spot. Hold on, y'all. I'm backing in, cause I'm gonna leave my car right here. My mama is going to church this evening. She got a meeting, and we're gonna go out to eat after that. So I'm gonna ride with her in a little bit. But let me see who in here. Jamon Whitfield, how you doing? Exquisitely Fine, what's going on? Aaron, how you doing? We've been up all night, you and me. I get so nervous when you drive live. I am an excellent driver. I'm a better driver when I'm talking to y'all on camera. I guarantee you should be more nervous when I'm off live than when I'm on. Because when I'm on live, I have the conscious knowledge that if I do something incorrect, it's actually being seen on the internet. So be more concerned if I'm not on live. Let's see, digging the shades. Is it because you're gonna be shady? No, it's just because I have sensory processing issues, and light a lot of the time makes it very hard for me to think. It gives me headaches and all of that. Lot of light, lot of sound. It takes me right on out. So that keeps me a pair of shades. If I forgot these, I would have had a backup pair right here. Like, you got to be prepared. I keep my headphones on because they muffle a lot of sound. It's just so I can function as a human being out in this world. Hey, Annette Williams, how are you? Oh, hey, Lady V, what's going on? Alexander, ain't no Alexander here. If you calling me Alexander Rogers, it's just not it. I've gotten that comparison before. Oh, hey, Auntie Carolyn. What's going on? Hip's daughter. Happy Sunday. How you doing, Pamela Williams? What's going on, Wendy Logan? Rowdy Chica. What's up? Y'all are in here. Yes, pictures of her cat. She sends me pictures of her cats. And then she sends pictures of her, like, sticking her tongue out all the time and just giving, like, I guess what she supposes are sexy photographs. And I'm just like, we hadn't had a conversation to where you should be sending me any sort of a sexy photograph. Like, I just don't understand. How did we get here? Like, I don't get it. It's distressing me. And I don't know what to say. I don't know how to be like, so girl, we met when I was at my job working, like, and we was just talking about art. I thought we was gonna have a cute art friendship, and now you sending me weird pictures. Like, I don't know how to confront this situation. Let me see. I mean, honestly, exquisitely fine. I cannot. It feels like I can't form friendships without people wanting my body. Like, it's just, I just don't understand. I don't get this. I can't, straight or bisexual men I can't be friends with, apparently. And what is it, lesbian or bisexual women I can't be friends with, because everybody ends up wanting my body. And I'm like, girl, I'm busted. Like, I'm busted and crusty. I don't get it. Anywho, oh, hey, Alec Bailey. How's it going, Damian Gladney? I was gonna say Gladly, but that ain't what that say. Thedra. Snapped episode waiting to happen. I wish she would try it. I wish she would. Because I would be the star of the episode. It would not be her. Let's talk Beyonce. Honestly, y'all, if y'all all comment down and say you want to talk about Beyonce, we will talk about Beyonce. I did not come on here with the full aspirations of speaking on Beyonce, because I know that there are a lot of people who live for her and a lot of people who don't. And for those who don't, I don't want to have to subject you to my standhood. And also, I know it could turn into a big debacle out in the comments with people, because the thing about it is, if you don't like Beyonce, you end up saying, well, I don't understand why you like Beyonce, do, instead of just saying she's not my bag. So, if I get an overwhelming amount of people saying in the comments, let's talk about Beyonce, we will go into stand mode. Other than that, y'all, I don't want to have, because there are people who are like, I don't get it, I don't understand. And it's like, okay, I don't want to subject you to that. So y'all let me know down in the comments. I'm going to get down to those comments in a minute. Thank you for getting into my Tumblr page. I does it for the children. Honestly, I'm just here, for the support of it all. I'm just here for everybody. If you got things you do, let me know. And I will, if you got a good Tumblr, I'm going to be in there reblogging and sharing all your things and all of that. Like, it ain't no problem for me. Plus, I'm always on Tumblr. I stays on Tumblr. Oh, hey, Life of Jay. What's going on, boo? You haven't missed anything. Trying to decide if we're going to talk about Beyonce and, but we just winding up right now. I'm like a female Peter Parker. How did I get to be Spider-Woman? What happened here? When did I become Spider-Woman? How is it now that you don't have to go to that hellhole no more? Honestly, it's not a huge difference. I'm still working. I'm still grinding. I'm putting some finishing touches on. Somebody's commissioned me to make some shirts and stuff. Like, so it's not a huge difference. The only difference is I now get to wake up when I want to, which is not that different from when I was waking up before. It's just now I don't have to set an alarm to get up. It's just like, okay, I get up around this time, whatever, and do. So it's cute. It's real cute. I'm enjoying it. I'm almost certain that it won't last always, but I really would like to finagle this into me working for myself for the rest of my life. So I don't know. Fingers crossed, and hopes and prayers. I am in Arkansas Central, but we ain't gonna get into the details, honey, because listen, I know y'all love me and I love y'all too, but girl, crazies. There are crazies. Hey Marquita, what's going on? I was up until 4 a.m. Beyonce had me so hyped I couldn't sleep. Listen, as soon as the show was over, I was like, what am I supposed to do with the rest of my life? Like, what am I supposed to do? I was up till 6. Day off taking care of the house. Yes. I love a good day off where you get a nice quiet moment you can straighten up and clean. My mother is in the house as of now. In a minute we gonna go. She got a meeting down at the church, then we gonna go get something to eat. So she should be pulling up in about 30 minutes. She's gonna whip around and I'm gonna take y'all. I'm gonna take this off this tripod and put it in her car. And y'all see her in a second. So come on, cornbread. Pamela Williams, do you do Jiffy or do you do from scratch? Because I have to be honest and let you know that I'm a Jiffy girl. I love me an old piece of sweet cornbread. I do. Because you always say I'm not Alex Rogers. I'm not. I'm just simply not. Like, we are opposites. Not opposites like in personality. I think we are quite similar in personality, but he's a boy and I'm a girl. And so I'm just not him. And he's, up north, I'm down south. Oh, hey, Sugar Smacks, what's going on? Let's see. What's going on? Is this Henry Lamar? It ain't no vowels, but it's HNRYLMR. How's it going, cousin? How you doing? Just delete her. I just be trying to be nice to the people. I can't just delete. Like, she honestly, I feel like she got something wrong with her, so I don't want to I don't know. Just don't know. Let's see. I'm highly desirable. I don't get it. I don't get it, but okay. I get it. I'm gay and all my straight female friends want to hook up. It's just weird. It's just like, for what? What for? Why we can't just be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Let's talk Starbucks. What's going on with Starbucks? Last thing I saw about Starbucks was white people were protesting Starbucks by going to Starbucks and ordering drinks and telling the folks their name was Trump. Like, that's the last thing I heard. I don't know. I DK. Let's see. Sunny sky. It's cool today, actually. Let me check the weather. I think it's like 50 something degrees. That's cool for the children down here. But like 2 days ago it was 80. So yeah, it is 50 degrees on the dot. And so everybody got they boots and hats and carrying on. I put this on because if I would have come outside without a jacket, my mama would have cussed me out. But other than that, I'm actually warm. But I'm warm-natured. I see some Beyonces. I see a pretty good amount of Beyonce. Beyonce's not my bag. I knew somebody was going to pop in with it. I'm in stand mode right now. Beehive stand up. I'm not a stand, but I enjoy some of her music and performances. I'm seeing more Beyonce than not. So we can get into that. Let me catch up on a couple of these comments, and then we gonna get into Beyonce. Hey guys, it's been a minute since I caught you on here. Good seeing you. Still doing what you're doing. Gonna have to change my YouTube name. These letters and numbers are from over 5 years ago. Well, how's it going, RDNS263? How are you? Love the Clark sisters now because of me. Because of me? You love the Clark sisters now because of moi? I don't know what to say. I feel like I blessed you. Like, I feel like a patron saint. Like, the Clark sisters are unmatched. There's nothing you can do about it. You just have to fall in line. You got to submit to the fact that they are the blueprint for not only gospel, but also for secular. Because Missy Elliott, in and of herself, almost all of her work spans from a Clark sister influence. So, and Missy Elliott has influenced everybody else. So, I feel like I blessed you getting you into the Clark sisters. Like, that's a highlight of my life. Let's see. You never hear anything about Arkansas. Well, you hear about it, you just don't know about it. We got a lot of foolishness that comes from around here. It's just that Arkansas is such a state that don't nobody care about, that you just kind of glaze over and don't even remember it's about us. Just wanted to pop in and say, hey, the phone is about to die. Well, I appreciate you coming in, Thedra. Appreciate it. Let's see, I'm gonna put you on my TV so I can clean and listen. Oh, well, thanks. That's festive. I don't know if I've ever been on anybody's TV on YouTube. I've been on TV before, but I don't know if I've been on TV on YouTube. That's cute. Oh, my mama puts me on all the time, but that don't count. I want to call you sis because us queens say it, but she remind me of a cousin. Listen, I call everybody sis all the time. Like, all the time. Me and my good girlfriend Alex were up last night watching the concert, texting each other, calling each other bees and sisses and daughters and nieces and carrying on. Jiffy. I've never had Marie Callender's cornbread. Never have. Oh, what's going on, TJ? Naturally? Look at God. Beautifully. Coy is in the house. Everybody's here. Let's see. Jiffy. Yes, God. With a whole lot of butter on top. Yes. It sounds fattening, but yes. Oh, my God, to be real twin. I ain't seen you in a while. Well, praise the Lord. And just for you, you know Hey Retha's gonna throw shade. It's a bear's necessity. Let's see. Y'all can just sweeten homemade cornbread to your preference, then top it with butter and honey like Marie Callender's. That sounds cute. I'm allergic to corn, so I don't get a lot of cornbread, but that sounds delicious. I eat my grandmama's cornbread, and sometimes she does Jiffy and sometimes she doesn't, and she puts like little bell peppers and stuff in it. And it's cute. It's festive. Let's see. Why is she sending you pictures of the cat? I don't know. That's what I don't get. Like, I be minding my business, and then I get this little, the little red one on the Snapchat icon, and I'm like, oh, somebody wants to talk to me, and then I open it up, and it's just a picture of her cats. Like, ma'am, I don't. Okay. Let's see. 2 black men were arrested for sitting in the lobby at Starbucks. Right? Oh, wow. I didn't hear about that. Kicked 2 black guys out for not buying anything, and the white people in the Starbucks were in a tizzy. Well, that's wild. I used to be a barista, not at a Starbucks, but folks would come in and just sit down and not order nothing and do their homework all the time, and we'd just be like, all right, girl, if you feel like you need something, come on up to the counter and we'll get you situated, but other than that, like, do your thing. So that's crazy. Lord. Beyonce, oh Lord, can we ditch her for just a day? Exquisitely fine, no. Especially not today, because early this morning Beyonce gave us the concert of a lifetime. So no, we're not gonna be able to ditch her on this day. I understand if you're not a fan, but you do have to realize that Beyonce just gave us something. Like, we can't, no, it's unrealistic to ask for, especially on this day, us to ditch her. I don't talk about Beyonce that much, as much as I could, I should say. But no, it's unrealistic for her to be ditched on the day of this. Let me see. I didn't know you were a Beyonce stan. Literally all my life. There's several, 2 videos where I've recounted. I know in my Beyonce rant, I've told my life story involving Beyonce, so I'm not gonna go through the whole thing, but everything Beyonce has ever done that has been available to the public, and one thing that is not available to the public, I've been a part of. So Solange and B's dance routine was cute. It was the cutest. That was the most precious thing, and I knew it was gonna happen because when Solange performed at Coachella 2 years ago, Beyonce was there, and I was like, they gonna redo the routine or reprise or have a good time some kind of way, and they did. It was everything. I have to say 9 out of 10 of the gay males I've seen are so cute. That's because they take baths and brush their teeth and wash their face. The main reason straight women are attracted to gay men is because they look clean. Like, they look neat. Like, they just look put together and nice. You're not even really attracted to them like that. You're attracted to the fact that they take care of themselves. Their fingernails ain't dirty, and they're sexy to you. Like, that's the main thing. The Clark sisters have a hive as well. They do. They do. I have met the Clark sisters. Let me see. The only one I haven't met is Denise. But as far as the other ones, they are such nice people, such quiet people. They are so quiet. Karen is shy boots. Like, They're actually so down to earth that it's scared. Like, they are regular people. Karen was at my family's restaurant, and my grandmama was like, do you talk? Do you say words? Like, what's speak? It was, yeah, it's a good time with the Clark sisters. Let's see, grew up on Jiffy, but my mom was always made it from scratch for dressings. I don't eat dressing. I can't do it. I'm unable. The Clark sisters are the soundtrack to my entire life. Same, very same. Oh, I think I'm following you on love for my Clarks. But anyway, y'all go over to his page and sign up for the Clark sisters. I love Missy. I mean, you can't not love Missy. What about this child that arrived at the prom in a casket? I wanted to change my race for 2 seconds. I thought it was legendary, but that's because I'm tacky. When I first saw it, my first thought before I even read the caption was, how did they get her to be smiling in the casket like that? Because I thought she was really dead. I was like, Lord, they done put her in here and super glued her cheeks up. And then I read it and I was like, oh, this is nigga foolishness. This is the exact type of nigga foolishness that I've come here for. Like, I love it. Oh, it's great. Babe's Coachella set list has got to be my favorite set list of all times. Honest to God, hands down, made me just say, Beyonce, cancel On the Run tour and just give us your own tour. Don't nobody care about Jay-Z. When Jay-Z was up there, you can go to my Instagram and see, I was sitting there like, girl, at what point will you first of all, what is you gonna do with your head? What is Jay-Z doing with his hair? Second of all, get off the stage. Get on. Like, get on. But the set list was amazing. Oh God, I'm gonna get into it. Hold on. Let's see. Do y'all have strict media laws? As far as like social media or TV? Like, when you say media laws, what do you mean, CailahLaine? Cheryl Underwood is from Arkansas, so is President Clinton. That is true. We don't talk about Cheryl Underwood too much, but yes. Actually, my great-grandfather was the spiritual advisor for President Clinton, and yeah, I don't know if that counts for anything, but they go way back, so it's cute. Let's see. I'm always reluctant to patronize Starbucks. Too bougie. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't go to Starbucks a lot, but that's because I was a barista at another establishment, and to me, I was working at Joe Muggs in the bookstore that I was working at, and their coffee was better. Like, Starbucks is cute, but it's too commercial. Why do some people have wrenches by their name? They are moderators. If somebody comes in with foolishness, they can get them together for me. Because I won't. The thing is, if somebody comes in and they talking smack, I'll just ignore it. But I know some of y'all don't like it, so I've put some moderators in place. And if somebody says something crazy, they can just go ahead and get them off. Because I won't. Let's see. You know, you own both my flat screen TVs. Well, that is revolutionary, actually. I'm shook. Like, I'm sitting here in HD on somebody's TV. Like, y'all see my blemishes, my scars and all, my flaws and all, Beyonce. Let me see. Come on, butter and a drizzle of honey. I've actually never done honey on my Jiffy because it's sweet enough, but I may try it. Let's see. Yes, Lord, yes. Vintage Clark sisters. They get their lives. I'm trying to figure out how I feel about the Clark sisters being on Higher. Not Higher, being on what is it, Family Feud or whatever the Jay-Z song is. I'm trying to figure out how I feel about it because the Clark sisters have lended their voices to a lot of things. And they've gotten in trouble with the church a lot of times. It's just like, why y'all keep doing that? But it's no shit. I like it, but my grandmama was like, they put their voices on a cursing song. Like, I don't know. Watched it 4 times. If y'all have a link to the performance, can y'all send it to my DM, like my Twitter, Instagram, or something like that? Because I can't find the full performance again. And I would like to share it with both my mama and Lady Nika, because she hasn't seen it either. So if y'all have a link to the performance, and I want to watch it again. If y'all have a link to the full performance, do let me know. Honestly, got to be real, does an Emmy or something, some sort of an award. I agree with you, C's too much. Hey, Reds blogs. Let's see, the Starbucks situation is all over the headlines. Is a mess. The news story is the CEO is doing damage control, wanting to meet the brothers in person to apologize. I don't watch the news. The only time I get any piece of news is when I'm doing rambling reports, so I completely missed this story. But yeah, that's crazy. Totally crazy. Some folks just need Wi-Fi as much as Starbucks costs. They should welcome people in unconditionally. I agree with you. Like, why arrest? Why call the police on folks just sitting down in your I don't know, in your establishment? Let's see. Did we shut it down? She shut it down. She did. she absolutely shut it full down. Down boots. Speaking of boots, did y'all see her boots? Like, oh my God. The first thing I saw when she came out was the boots. And when she walked out, immediately my mind said, boots. Those unicorn alpaca haired boots with the shimmers and the carryings on. She was standing there 6 feet tall, giving you booty short realness and a sweatshirt and this Janet Jackson State of the World tour hair. Like, I said, oh my God. Like, immediately when she walked out, I said, if Beyonce ever loses any more weight, I'm gonna be pissed, because thick Beyonce is a look. But we'll get there. I'm reading these comments. I gotta take this stand ship in doses. I gotta just drop it off for y'all in pieces, because I know everybody don't want it. What sitcom are we recasting today? Cheers is the sitcom we're recasting. I did not do my homework. Last week I pre-made my list. This week I'm just going off the dome. We will be recasting Cheers. So Sam, Diane, Norm, the other nigga that sat at the bar with Norm, Frasier, even. Y'all throw your casts down there. Hey, Tiki Torch, what's going on, sis? Good to see you. Let's see. Yeah, I heard she did, I think it was like 12 to 15 hour rehearsals a day for like 5 or 6 days. Like, she and those performers put in true work, and that's dedication, or in Beyonce's language, dedication, because you got to put an extra a Houston twang. Let's see. The Clark sisters. Yes, the Clark sisters are revolutionary, truly. Let's see. Hiding behind the bushes. I'm just, trying to lay low. I got on my camo. I'm in the bushes. I got my shades. Just trying to be real discreet, just keeping it quiet. I ain't met Niecy, but I talked to her before. She talked like Twinkie. And it's super quick. Like, you can tell she grew up with all the girls. Yeah, I've never met Denise, but I imagine that she is. I feel like she's like Twinkie with like a piece of Jackie in there, because Jackie, she gets the girls together because she's the oldest. She gets everybody right together. You got to have your Stevie Wonder glasses. I was watching, I fell down a rabbit hole on my while I was waiting for Coachella, Beyonce. I fell down a YouTube rabbit hole, and I was watching Dionne Warwick, Gladys Knight, and Stevie Wonder perform That's What Friends Are For. And when I tell you, Gladys sang Keep Shining, I said, I will. I certainly will. Like, I sure, thank you for telling me. I will shine forever, Gladys. Thanks. Anyway, my aunts asked me when I was 17 if I could talk. Yeah, okay, when I'm actually in public, I don't talk either. Like, YouTube for some reason is a bit different. I regard y'all as just, folks at the house. But if we ever meet up in person, I'm gonna be so quiet. Either I'm gonna be real quiet, or I'm gonna have to turn it on and like give you what I have. But my normal me is super quiet. Like scary quiet. I'm so glad she did Deja Vu. Deja Vu snatched me bald from the bassist. First of all, where's BB? Where'd BB go? Because that was not BB on the bass. But when she started swinging that ponytail and she had her little her moves and carrying on, and then it's slung over to the drummer and she was giving you a I was like, just have my hair, just take the whole thing, just bit by bit, just take my edges, then take the crown, take all the way down to the tip of the bone, because who has time? My phone is trying to overheat. Who has time for this? This is why maybe if I hold on maybe if I let my windows down, get a little piece of air, because it is a cool day. It's a cool day, so maybe if I let some air come in here, then the Lord won't let my phone overheat, because I can't do it. Not today. Not on this land. So if y'all hear some wind, it's because I had to let the windows open, so my phone won't overheat. Let's see. Girl, no one has time for this plastic bag down here. Let's see. I had a great time. It was everything. Were you at the performance, Yamiko? Were you there? Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Were you at the actual performance is what I need to know. Let's see. I need to see B's Coachella performance. Yeah, if y'all have a link, send it to Coy, send it to me, send it to Lady Nika, because listen, I think his hair had a texturizer or something similar. Who we talking about? Who had the texturizer? Girl, these air fresheners on this window is gonna get on my nerves, blowing in this wind like this. Get off of here. Now they just on the floor. That's all right. I got to clean my car out this week anyway. Let's see. As an undergrad, I bet you I do my homework watching B tomorrow. Listen, it's something to be watched. If you haven't seen it, even if you're not a big fan, if you have some interest in Beyonce's music, watch it. Like, do. Let me see. Her moves look robotic and so on point. She turned it out. I love to hear a B crowd fan. Honestly, when she did, there was a breakdown where she did whatever they're getting to the money, everybody mad. She did that. There was a point in that song where she did this little robotic something, and I don't understand what happened. I was watching it like, what is going on? What the hell is going on between the sheets in my home? Like, how did she do that? The girl is a machine. I don't understand. Let's see. Everybody loves you. I can't see you getting the crazies. They out there, because everybody does not love me. Actually, the majority of people hate me, but that's just facts. No fiction here. Let me see. Let me scroll on down. The intro was out of here, and she was giving me School Days tease, her wardrobe. The band was crazy. It made all her music sound amazing and different than we've heard it before. That's the thing. The live band, like, she usually on tour has a live band, but it's an orchestra more type band. Like, her tours and stuff are usually orchestra jazz bands, like that kind of thing. This was an HBCU band. Like, this is a marching band. She gave us a marching band rendition of nearly all of her hits. Like, I can't believe. Let me see. Starbucks is overrated and the coffee tastes burnt. That's a shame. I prefer my coffee at home. B. Scott has Beyonce's full performance on her blog. Good to know. Thank you, Aaron. Appreciate it. Let's see. The Clarks will take an L for associating with the world, and that's why everybody loves them. Honestly, that's why. My mom talks all the time about how the Clark sisters in like the 80s performed at like a Heineken concert or something like that, and the Saints were pissed. But they keep on doing it. Oh, hey Matthew, what's going on? Let's see. Not the microwave sandwiches at Starbucks. I would never perform before or after B. I wouldn't perform on the day I know Beyonce's performing, even if I was performing here in the city and she was performing in a whole nother city. I wouldn't do it. Post Malone had his nerve. Post Malone sat up there a full like 20 minutes longer than necessary. We was waiting on Beyonce and he kept talking about, well, this next song. I said, Post Malone, sir, get off the stage. Get off of my stage. They have to sterilize it and clean it before Beyonce can get on it. Get off the stage. It was draining. But then she ended up not even being on that stage, so. Let me see. I once went to Starbucks for a bathroom. I was told it was only for customers. I would have dropped a quarter on the counter and went in and did my business. Cardi comes on at 8 p.m. tonight. I heard. Alex was telling me that. Again, this is not Alex Rogers. This is my personal Google girlfriend, Alexander, whose name isn't Alexander. It's just Alex. But he was telling me that Cardi's coming on tonight. I'm going to probably watch that. Probably. I'm going to watch it for the hope that she brings Bad Bunny out, because I love me some Bad Bunny. And if I Like It is my favorite song on the album. I can say that freely now. But yeah, if she brings Bad Bunny out, my wig will fall off. And I'm just getting my stubble is growing in from Beyonce's performance last night, so we just gonna hope for the best. Let me see. Let me scroll down because I'm way behind on these comments. I remember when B and J finally went public with their relationship. They performed Bonnie and Clyde on SNL. B was extra thick at that time. She was. I remember. And then shortly after that, maybe like a year after that or so, she went on Oprah, and everybody was like, so girl, is you pregnant or not? And she was like, no, I'm just fat. Like, I was such a Beyonce fan that I had my mama tape on VHS that Oprah interview with Beyonce. I said, Mama, Oprah and Beyonce are coming together, because I was already an Oprah stan. I said, we got to get a VHS tape and pop it in here and press record. I don't know what you come to do. I need to find that VHS. It's somewhere. Let me see. Saying that's what friends are for at preschool graduation. I've never sang that like publicly. Carla stayed pregnant on the show, but you never seen the kids. Who was Carla? What show? What I miss? People still make fun of Michelle for some reason. I can tell you what the reason is. I was watching last night, and my raw and unfiltered reaction is on my Snapchat for just a few more hours. And it's very hard to hear because the concert turned up too loud, and I was trying not to wake up my family with my screams and my crying, because I cried tears. But as soon as Michelle... Okay, so the girls walked on the stage, popped up from the ground, got up on the stage, whatever. I started crying immediately. And then there was a moment where they were doing Lose My Breath, and then they did a little breakdown moment with choreo. When they did the choreo, okay, so here's the problem. Beyonce has had 3 children. Beyonce has a 3 children body, like toned, snatched, but thick. Kelly has had a baby. Kelly got I had a baby body. Toned, snatched, but thick. Michelle looked like a shoestring up there. And they tried to do this little booty pop move. She ain't got nothing. We love her down anyway. But she gave a back pop instead of a booty pop. And the other 2 were doing the booty pop. And she just looked, it didn't come together for the glory and honor of our Lord, thick Jesus Christ. Amen. And that's why they still make fun of Michelle. Like, we love her. There's no doubt in my mind that we love Michelle. But she has never gone with the group. And I think that's one of her factors. One of the things that endears me personally to Michelle is that, like, she the saved one. As soon as she walked off the stage, Katie Don posted up that she had to be at church in the morning. I was like, probably. Probably. She don't go with the group, but we still love her. We still do. Let's see. Occipital, crown, nape, then edges. In that order. It just came from the back forward. Let's see. If you could bottle and sell your personality, could be rich. I need to be hosting and emceeing. Honestly, ain't nothing around Arkansas for me to host and MC. It's a cute sentiment. It's a real cute sentiment. It's just not realistic for where I am as of right now today. One day maybe. One day probably. But as of now. If we ever met, we would probably be them people that sit in the same room for an hour and then just get up and be like, well, it was good talking to you. Probably. We would just sit there and just be like, okay. Like, just, I don't know. Let's see here. Pardon my lateness. I was watching the Coachella. Honestly, and it's excusable. It's excusable. I'm surprised that there are 31 people in here, because all y'all should be sitting and enjoying Beyonce. You could tell Michelle made all the rehearsals because she didn't miss a beat. But that Kelly, Michelle missed a beat. She did miss a beat. I love that you love her so much, but she missed a beat. Kelly, okay, so I was so wrapped up in Beyonce. When they walked out on the stage, I said on my Snapchat, like, I forgot I stand for Kelly. Like, for a minute there, I'm looking at Beyonce. Kelly walks out on the stage, and I said, oh my God. Oh my God, I forgot. I completely forgot. I had Kelly rolling day like a week ago. I watched all her videos, like, got my life. It was on my Snap. Like, I forgot I stand for Kelly. Where's my mama? She gonna be late to her meeting. She's supposed to be picking me up. Anyway, my grandmother's shuffleboard contest, it was everything. Well, listen, did she win? That's the question. Let's see. What did Michelle do? She was great. She was great. She just, she just don't go with everybody. No hair left on your body, Tay-Tay. No hair, just newborn smooth. My Lord, today. Let's see. Hey, Tyler. Let's. Then she did the Black National Anthem. Okay, honestly, I posted the video of my reaction on YouTube, but Coachella said no. Like, I posted, and they said copyright, and I was like, girl, this is my Snapchat video. Like, where's the copyright coming in? But Coachella had done said no. So, I wish I could show y'all, but as soon as Beyonce started singing the Black National Anthem, I screamed. And then I went on to say that Beyonce is standing here in front of oodles of noodles. So many white people singing the Black National Anthem with an HBCU band. Then she started singing Sorry, and I said, is she going to say nigga? And she said, nigga, no. And I said, she's standing here. She's done the Black National Anthem. She's doing HBCU. She's giving you niggas on the Coachella stage, Jesus. I said, oh my God. Oh my God. Anywho, it was a moment. The whole thing was a moment. Even if Beyonce ain't your gig or whatever, it was a moment for black people. I tweeted and said, this is a black ass time. Like, this whole moment was so black that even if you don't even like Beyonce, like, it was a homecoming. It was a homecoming on white people's dime. White people paid for Beyonce to bring us nigger activity. And I got my life. Let me see. Did y'all peep during the intro the band gave you Emerald City? I saw that and died immediately. Like, died. Oh, it was everything. Don't say she a machine. Next thing, everybody gonna be saying she a clone. We know Beyonce is not a clone. Like, we know she's not. I mean, if I can't say she's a machine, then I don't know what I can say. They said Michael Jackson was a machine. They said James Brown was a machine. I've heard people say that Tina Turner was a machine. If I can't say Beyonce is a machine because of the politics of the world today, then I'm just gonna die. Like, I just don't have time. Let me see. 7th Streeter was there. 7th Streeter is talented boots. I love her. I'm waiting on her next project. I hit a button and my windshield started going. No one has time. Let me see. You look like Beyonce. Where? They used to tell my mama that because she used to wear blonde long hair and she got a big booty, and they'd be like, hey Beyonce, and I could see it because she got a big booty and she wear long blonde hair. But as for me, I don't have the Beyonce brow, so I don't understand. I don't see the correlation. Let me see. I know you love Post Malone, Makita, but he make me itch. And when he said he was 22 years old, I said, oh my white Lord. Oh my white Jesus today. This boy is 22, looking like he looking. I'm going to be 24 next month, and I look 10 to 15 years younger than him on a realistic level. It's just not okay. Did Beyonce open an HBCU? What would the school colors be other than yellow? Black. B. Beyonce. Black and yellow. Like a bee. That's it. Let's see. He was going on too long. Did we already discuss the shade that had been thrown on Facebook? There will be an hour intermission. We didn't discuss that because realistically there wasn't an hour intermission. But I heard everybody was like, it's gonna be an hour between Post Malone and Beyonce and do, and I was like, girl, I'ma still be up, but this color people time is not the look. Let me see. You would drink his bath water. Ugh. That's nasty. That's nasty. It's canceled. I'm leaving. Now my mama here. Let me transport myself to her vehicle. Hold on. Hold up. They don't love you like I love you. This is a musical interlude. I have my keys here. Stay with it. Stay with it. We're getting in, Lord. We are getting in. Moving over. Say hey. Hey. Oops, I covered you. Hold on.
Yeah. It sound bad and you covered.
That's all right.
Look at that.
She sound bad because she been singing for the Lord.
I mean, and sang hard.
And that's what he requires.
Well, that when he's required that the band turn the music down or either turn the monitors up so we can blend. Yeah.
But that ain't in the Bible. So let me get over to these comments. We talking about Beyonce, but you ain't seen it.
No.
It was phenomenal. You knew what I was about to say. She hasn't seen it yet, but I'm gonna show it to her because my mama loves a good show.
Oh yeah.
It's Beyonce's best performance.
What? She been performing since the world began.
It was her best performance.
Wow.
She brought niggas to white people.
They think they can say it?
Oh no. They better not.
And most of us can't say it either no more.
She sang Lift Every Voice and Sing. She gave honor to Nina Simone. Mm-hmm. She gave honor to niggas in general. She gave you, what did she give you? She had an HBCU band play the entire set.
Oh yeah, you get the right brand. You good.
She had baton twirling. She had twerking. It was everything. Truly everything.
Because that baby didn't have time to go to college, right?
Beyonce didn't even graduate high school.
Okay.
Which is...
I think figured she really didn't have time to go to college. She was really busy.
I'm not liking this angle. It makes us look dumpty.
We don't want to look dumpty.
We don't want to look dumpty. But it was everything. That's saying hey to your mama.
Hey, babies.
Let me get back to these comments. Let's see. Speaking of Kelly Rowland, I've heard she dropped June's Diary. She dropped June's Diary? Why? They good. And Frank Gaston is now managing them. Well, Frank is good too. But was she managing them or what? What was her place in that? I know she created them, but like, what else? I don't get it. Let's see. Never really compared their bodies like that, but you're right. Kelly and Beyonce both had those beautiful baby thickness bodies. Right. Michelle was up there, pre-baby, and it didn't come together. Like, no shade. Like, not even being funny. Beyonce just had some babies. Kelly had a baby.
It changes your shape, though.
And they got that thickness.
It does
They're
change your
toned,
shape.
they're pulled together, snatched, and all of that, but they have a thickness that Michelle just did not have. And
She's skinny.
They look like the number 100, but no, they look like 188. 188. It just didn't come together. But she was
a thin girl.
We love her anyway. We love her. She looked good. I hated
pretty.
her bangs, but she looked good. And she sounded good. They let Michelle sing first.
Oh. So what did I miss?
What you mean, what you miss?
What y'all talking about?
Beyonce at Coachella.
The Coachella part is the part I didn't hear. I'm here now. Okay, great.
All right. So yeah, it was everything. It was simply everything. I kind of do stand for Kelly. You can't not stand. If you stand for Beyonce, you have to stand for Kelly because, like, why wouldn't you? First of all, second of all, Kelly is the Destiny's Child sound. Like, everybody gives that to Beyonce, but it's not Beyonce. Beyonce was the lead singer, but all the background is Kelly. So if you like Destiny's Child, you a Kelly stan anyway. Like, regardless, irregardless. For those that don't know, ear don't go right there.
Okay, good. I was getting concerned.
You weren't, because you know I know how to talk. In the words of Hazel E., pop my butt, pop my butt. We haven't watched Iyanla yet, so we're going to do that after dinner, I guess. So I'm not sure what the reference
I didn't bring my
is.
real purse. Lord have mercy.
She just tricked me into paying for dinner.
I'm trying to look. I have to look at my fake purses.
I got my eye on you. Let me see. I love that God spent extra time on Beyonce. He did. He truly did. I don't know why he wouldn't have given me that same consideration, but he did. Let's see. I had to give it to Michelle this time because she did way better than she did at the Super Bowl. Well, listen, she had choir rehearsal at the same time they was rehearsing for the Super Bowl, so she wasn't going to be able to make it. She had to lead praise and worship that Sunday, and so she just had to do the best she could at the Super Bowl. But this time, she scheduled it, enough in advance because Beyonce was supposed to do last year. So they've probably been rehearsing for over a year on this particular situation. And so she had time this year to catch at least one or two of the 4 beats. Just, 4 to 6 of the 8 counts. She still can't pop her booty, but we love her. We love her anyway. Let's see. All right, Coy, have a good one. Let's see. Got to get on the main line. You look like a mix of Raven and Tisha Campbell. I hope young Tisha Campbell. No shade, but she ain't holding up. I want y'all to say I look like a mixture of my mom and my daddy is what I really would like y'all to say. More my mama than anything, but all of this, you look like Raven. It's old. It's so old. There's nobody will ever be able to say that to me and I'd be shocked. Ever. But Tisha Campbell is new for me. That's brand new. This is not working.
I was cold.
I didn't touch your side. Worry about yourself.
No.
Let's see. Oh yeah, y'all. Everybody, if you're not subs to Beautifully Coy, do go over there and sub to her. Who else? It was somebody else that I wanted to mention, but Coy in particular, y'all sub to. If y'all not voting for Bianca to be the face of Pink, do. And all of that. Let me see. Do we know which HBCU band she used? I have no idea, but I'm gonna get the details and I'll call you back. Let's see. Yeah, Caroline, you definitely should look at the performance at least once. If you don't like it after that, I don't know why you wouldn't, but if you don't, that's your business. But at least see it, because it is phenomenal. Let's see. You and Auntie Val look a lot alike. Well, I would hope so.
Me too.
For I came from her womb.
It was a struggle, y'all. It was a struggle. She didn't want to come out.
I mean, I've been difficult to work with all my life. Like, so if I ever get famous and y'all hear that she's difficult to work with, know that that's probably true. All
She
right,
is
what's he
not
doing?
difficult in that way.
He got a Christmas tree on his back.
Yeah.
What is going on?
He probably selling stuff.
Christmas tree?
Christmas ornaments. You know, you got to start early.
How early?
Now.
We had like 9 months to Christmas.
I mean, some gifts I might want to buy. I might need to try to go ahead and
Oh, y'all ain't getting nothing from me.
put it on the credit card
Y'all are not getting
and pay it off
nothing.
by Christmas.
Nathan from me. Y'all get love and affection.
You got to cook dinner or something then. You know,
When I said nothing, I meant nothing.
I want shrimp in my Christmas dinner.
Then you better make you some shrimp for your Christmas dinner.
No. I want snow crab legs in my Christmas
Then you
dinner.
better call the snow crab leg salesman and put the snow crabs in the pot
You know you can cook them.
and cook them down, Boots. Boots, I say.
You cook them better than everybody, girl.
I mean, yes, I do, but I just told you wasn't getting nothing.
No.
Yeah,
No.
you ain't getting nothing from me.
No.
Nothing from me. Nicki Minaj is clearly pregnant and no one's saying nada. I've said it, but again, that's her business. And secondly, I'm trying to figure out, is she pregnant or did she just have work done to her face? Because the interview she did when she dropped Chun-Li and Barbie Tings, she ain't had no stomach, but her face is rounder. And I'm like, so she could have just had work. Like, she could have.
It may have been still swollen or something.
Yeah. Because
Why would you come out if your face still puffy? I wouldn't.
Because she had to do an interview.
She need to do a telephone interview and put up a good picture from the time that my face wasn't puffy. That's what I would do. You know, I'm unavailable, but I can talk to you on the phone. That's what I would do.
I 100% don't care. I'm talking about this. I'll call you back for whatever you talking about.
I'm talking about puffy faces in interviews.
I mean, maybe that's just how her face gonna look from now on. Maybe she had it puffed. Did you ever think of that?
I wouldn't understand why you would, but okay.
I mean, she don't look like Lila Roshan. Her face ain't.
I'm gonna ask you to leave Lila
Her face ain't Lataco from Escape Circular. It's just a little rounder than usual.
I would
Goodness.
put my baby at the front though.
I'm sure you would. I felt that.
By Auntie Queen.
Okay. Anyway, let me see. Did I speak to you, Couch Potato? How you doing? Welcome, sis. Let's see. Your mom is beautiful. She'll do.
Thank you.
She alright. You and Mama Val have the same face, just different shades. Yeah, I'm a little bit darker than she is. What you laughing at?
You know, I've been yellow a long time. Light-skinned. I would hate when people say skinned. What is that?
Skinned
A lot of people say skinned.
I said light skinned growing
I
up.
never liked that. So you put ED.
Yeah, skinned it. People do that all the time.
I know.
Folks say stuff looked it a certain way.
Looked it bothers me worse than skinned it.
Looked it is aggravating. It's just there's no reason to pluralize already plural words.
It's
past
just rolling.
tense. What?
The thing is,
Yeah, it's folks talking.
hey y'all.
I don't understand past tensing, already past tensed words. I don't get it personally. I don't like the word minds more than any of these other words.
And it's so funny.
I hate minds so much.
So customer service.
Mine is
they're
plural.
Talking on the phone, talking to your client, and you say something like, "Well, mine's."
No. Who is it? Who said that? Mines is when you go down into the ground and you start digging. Those are mines.
I am 6 minutes late.
Yeah, you was late when you came to pick me up.
I know. Somebody thought it was 5:30.
That's not my business.
I told them that is not what the text message or the announcements said.
Go to your meeting and call me back.
Well, I'm gonna pretend like I'm gonna sing,
Tell
but I ain't got no
Sister
voice.
Logan. You gonna sing?
That's what this is.
Oh, this choir rehearsal?
This is a women's choir, special rehearsal. That's Sister Logan's car, so you'll be able to see her. But we coming out at the same time.
Well, tell her it's gonna be extra.
All right.
But you should.
And I got, I think I got everybody's. You need to keep the keys. You got everybody's. I got everybody's sizes for your shirt sizes. Except for the doctor, and I don't know her.
Well, she getting an extra large, and she better live.
Bam.
Anyway, back to me and you, us, together. Let me let down these windows for this phone try to overheat again. At least this one. Back to the comments. Let me see. Yeah, I think Nicki Minaj probably is pregnant, but then I don't know 100%. And I'm not qualified because I'm not her OBGYN. Let's see. Good morning. What time is it? It's like 3 in the afternoon, 3:30 where you are, Couch Potato. Huh. Good morning, she says. That's living there. That's life. Let's see. Here's the performance on Beast Gods. Yes, I'm gonna slide over and rewatch it. Where we going to eat? We're going to Texas Roadhouse, I think, because I got a little coupon for a free appetizer with the purchase of an entree, and I think that'll be cute for us this evening. Let's see. Hey, Keyshawn Jackson, what's going on? Yes, my mother is light-skinned and I am dark. I'm brown. Let's see. Looked it is draining. Heard it is bad too. Heard it ain't one of my favorites. I don't care for that one either. Let's see. Yeah, I try to correct children as well, but then folks' mamas be mad at me because you ain't they mama, and why you trying to tell them how to talk? And I'm like, because they're not speaking correctly. Like, you know. Let's see. Irregardless is not a word. It is not. Regardless is a word. Irregardless is niggery. Churn, I say churn. I say it in jest. Chitlins, I don't say chitlins. It's too close to chitlins, and chitlins are gross. But anyway, I saw way back before I scrolled down, I saw that Matthew cast Anika Noni Rose as Diane on Cheers. I think that's probably like everything. Like, I think that's everything. Let me give me a napkin here. My nose, Jesus. It's trying it. Trying it, I know. Let's see. But, yeah. I think Anika Noni Rose is cute for Diane. I'm stuck on Sam. Who would Sam be? And if you just tuning in, we're trying to cast Cheers as colored people. I'm not gonna make it exclusively black, but colored will do. Because I can't think of a black person who would be a decent, like Sam. I mean, Lakeith Stanfield probably could be a cute Sam, but I'm just saying that because he's lanky. Sam would be Terrence Howard. I'm trying to see it. I can't see. I'm like, Cheers had like a level of comfortability that I just don't see Terrence Howard being able to pull off. Like, Terrence Howard ain't comfortable to me. Like, I wouldn't want to sit and, you know, have him fix me a drink and tell him about my day. Like, I don't think that that's how I would want my cheers to go. But if that's your cheers, that's your cheers. Let's see. I have my own daycare, and as a kid, I spend all day correcting his English, even in front of his mama. Well, he ought to have it by now if you spend all day doing it. He ought to have a grasp. Forrest Rock's got to do the nigga dictionary. Dictionary. Oh. Let's see. Carlos Mencia. Interesting. I could see it. I could see it. People messing up words trying to sound smart. Right. Like Nene Leakes, bless her heart. Dante Whitfield. He might be a really good Frasier. Huh. I like it. But then I would want Sally to be on too. Sally Richardson with Whitfield. Who could she be? She could be what is on Frasier, Roz, the one that Frasier like was back and forth with. That would be really cute. Let me see. Wanda Sykes. Terrence would poison my drink. I feel like he would too. I see that. I see it. Like, it's just not logical. Let's see. Andy Cohen really wanted Kim off the show. I heard about that, which doesn't make sense given that he wanted her on there. It doesn't make sense given that he gave her her own show too. Like, all of a sudden you got problems with Kim Zolciak, but you gave her her own show and you keep inviting her back to this show. What happened? What? I want the tea. Let's see. I'm trying to think who I would want to be Norm, and all I'm getting is like Lawrence Fishburne as Norm. I don't know why, but I'm thinking Lawrence Fishburne would be a really good Norm. Let me see. What's the other dude's name? Norm and what is his name? What is it? Norm Cliff. What? Who would be a good Norm and Cliff? Her lips look like balloons. Who? Oh, Kim. They look like hot dogs. Like just two hot dogs laying across her mouth. Like, it's just uncomfortable. I heard he said she didn't want to come back. It was as if he'd let her stay if she wanted. Huh. He's 5 and doesn't grasp much of anything. Oh, we're gonna pray for him. He gonna get it. He is going to get it. Cliff Clavin. Kevin Hart. Ugh. Kevin Hart. I don't think Kevin Hart. He is far too hyper to be just niggas sitting at the bar. Like, I would cast Kevin as Carla. As Rhea Perlman's character, because short, first of all. Second of all, the energy. She had like a spunk about her that I feel like Kevin Hart could play. Kim and her daughter need to stop with the plastic surgeries. She said she had a stroke. That's not plastic surgery. She had a stroke that made her and her daughter look like that. Oh, Fat Anthony Anderson is Norm. I see it. I can see it. Who is another like fat black guy in like Hollywood right now? I don't think there is one. Like, I'm thinking like Aries Spears or dang, what's his name? It's another like fat black comedian. But as far as is it Lavelle Crawford? I don't know. But as far as like fat black actors and actresses, I don't think there is one. Let's see. Overton as from Living Single as Sam. Huh. Maybe. I'm trying to see it. I can kind of see it, but then Overton, like, I don't know the man, like, the guy who played Overton as, like, an actor. I think I've only ever seen him as Overton. And Overton was kind of stupid. And Sam, like, I feel like T.C. Carson, Kyle, would be more a Sam if I were casting it. Like, I feel like that air of kind of superiority and, like, knowledge of things would put him as Sam for me. But I could see Overton doing it as well. So I don't know. Those of you who watch The Quad, who do you think ultimately killed it? Or what do you think ultimately killed it? For me, I actually haven't watched the last, like, 4 episodes because the children. Don't nobody want to watch these kids. I didn't care. Like, okay, it was cute with Cedric and his relationship with the president. Like, it was really cute. The thing with Sydney and her relationship with her mom was cute. I really wasn't too focused on Eva Fletcher's relationship with the student that she slept with. But, whatever, that's fine. And then the little girl and her relationship with, like, the band director and trying to get back in, that was cute. But then when we started talking about their interpersonal relationships, I got bored. Like, I didn't want it. Let me see. Kim do look like white chicks. She could have laughed that off. That's like saying I look like my mama. Truly. When people say I look like Raven, I'm not like, how dare you? I'm just like, girl, that's tired. It's been said before. But I ain't mad. John Hinton. Yes. Let's see. Cliff, Cedric the Entertainer. Yes. Yeah, I see this. I would want, if that's the case, I would want, oh God. Why is her name? She's my fave. Where's her name? Niecy Nash, Jesus. I would want Niecy Nash to play, Kirstie Alley's Rebecca. I would want her to play Rebecca. Niecy Nash as Rebecca. That would be everything for me. Kim does need to stop. And Bruce as Norm. Not Fred the Entertainer. Who is Fred? Avant is thick now. He is. Is he an actor though? He could give us a cute little theme song. The Quad being canceled is why I tend to pick up shows in season 2 or later. I need to see if they'll stick around or get the axe. Yeah, it's disheartening, but the show it started getting boring. So it's like, I'm sad that the show ain't on, but really I'm more sad that I can't watch Anika Noni Rose every week. Not really, because I'm gonna miss the show. Let's see. Lil Rel, the guy from Get Out. Yeah, I forgot about him. I forgot all about Lil Rel. I think Tracy Morgan should have a role in the Cheers recast. I don't like Tracy Morgan personally. I've heard that his new show is hilarious and I've been meaning to check it out. But who would he play? Who's gonna play the old man? The what was it? What's the Ernie? Is it Ernie? Yeah, who gonna play Ernie? I'm thinking Uncle Junior. What's his name? It starts with a G. Garrett something. Uncle Junior from Jamie Foxx show. I think he would play a good Ernie. Let's see. My theory was that the Quad had too much focus on the kids. Yeah, it just, like, don't make the first season one thing and the second season a whole nother thing. Like, don't do that, because that's what happened with Scandal. I don't know how Scandal got 7 seasons, because I watched the first season of Scandal, I was hooked. I watched the second season, I was like, okay, it's a little off what we initially started with. But I'm gonna keep watching. I watched the 3rd season and then I was done. Like, this is not what we came here for. I hate when shows do that. Boris as Sam. Huh. I could see it. Boris. And then, like, I feel like Nicole Ari Parker could be a good Diane, because they already got that chemistry, and also, like, aesthetically they are really cute, like Sam and Diane. Interesting. Let's see. Oh yeah, we ain't cast Woody. Overton could be Woody's character. Yes, I see this coming together. The quad was in fact canceled. It was. Did anybody see In Contempt? I didn't watch it. I'm just not a huge, like, law show fan. I may check it out, but I watch Law and Order on occasion, but I'm not a huge law. I like medical dramas. Well, I like a medical I like Chicago Med, and then I like police type shows that are like, what's that show? Lucifer. It's really cute. It's a comic book based show, but it's on the police drama side. I watch that. I guess Jane the Virgin kind of has like a police element to it. Anyway, the point is, I haven't seen In Contempt. CeeLo Green is fat and black. I don't feature CeeLo Green. I love his music. Can't do the fact that he out here raping the girls. Unable to do it. Let me see. I think Niecy would be really good. I think she would. Garrett Morris. Yes, thank you, Marquita. I think Garrett Morris would be a really good Coach Ernie. Monique. Who could Monique? If we don't get Niecy Nash, I guess Monique could play Rebecca. We'll throw her in. Hey, Sexy Harlem, what's going on, sis? The woman with the cats is behind you. No, she ain't. No, she's not. We not even gonna play these games. She wears me out, child. Anika Noni Rose went back to Broadway. I am so happy for her, because Broadway is a look and Anika's very good. Let me see. I think Ice Cube could have a role on Cheers. I think he could. I could see Ice Cube giving a Cheers realness, but whom? Ice Cube could probably be either Norm or Cliff. Probably. Let's see. Oh yeah. Let's see now. Who would perform the theme song? Ugh. Let me pull it up right quick so I can hear who performs it originally. Everybody knows your name. Because I would solicit Gladys Knight personally. And they're always glad you came. Theme song. You wanna go where everybody knows your name. Who wrote this? Who sings this? Gary Portnoy. Well, I don't know who that is. I would probably solicit Gladys. Like, she's got that rasp that would give me a cute little something. Oh, hey, Thomas. I see Thomas down there. What's going on? But yeah, Gladys Knight, I think, would probably be my best. Gladys Knight and Dionne Warwick together. Give me a cute little John. Y'all know I don't do John. Y'all know I don't feature John even a little bit. Let's see. I hate Lucifer. I dropped out after the 4th episode. It played with my intelligence. I like Lucifer. I think it's cute. Let's see. I watch Grey's Anatomy, but I watch old episodes of Grey's Anatomy. I don't watch this new stuff. My mama watches, and Grey's Anatomy, Scandal, and How to Get Away with Murder obviously come on the same night. So sometimes I'll sit with her through Grey's Anatomy, and we'll move on into, How to Get Away with Murder. And she tells me everything about, okay, so this, and he's married to her, and she died, and so now her son go with him, and this and this and that. And she carries that same energy straight through TGIT. And I watch How to Get Away with Murder and review it. And she be sitting there telling me all about the characters on How to Get Away with Murder. And I'm like, Mama, I watched this one. I watched this show. Like, it's not even, I don't know. It's adorable. Anywho. But yeah, no, I haven't watched Grey's Anatomy, honestly, since O'Malley died. Like, I popped in for a little while when Sandra Oh left, but I stopped watching after O'Malley passed away, and I started watching again on YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, Netflix, which, hey, my loves, I'm not boycotting. I started watching it, and I got back up to when O'Malley died, and I just stopped watching again. I did. It's a shame. I can't get past it. Beyonce will perform the theme song. Listen, if we could pull it off, I would have it. Beyonce will wear that out. Let me see. No Toyota after you today. What about Flavor Flav? Oh, the day's not over. The day is not over. I've been in the house all day, so I ain't seen no Toyota Corollas. But I don't know. What about Flavor Flav? Let's see. RL from Next should do the theme song. Huh. I see it. I'm still standing with Gladys Knight. I'm standing with her. And Dionne Warwick. Gary Portnoy was at the time writing songs for a Broadway musical. Oh, that's cute. Post Malone will not be doing the theme song on my casting. Your casting Post can do it. That's real cute for you. But Post Malone makes me itch. I can't do it. He looked like he was so musty up there on that on the Coachella stage. He looked musty. I couldn't do it. It was about this time that he did the song for Cheers, as if it would be on a play. Yeah, he did a fantastic job. That's a bop. The Cheers theme song is a jam. I didn't like Lucifer's writing. It's written like a show that's written about a comic book. So I see where, you would be expecting a show, but it's written more in the style of a show written about a comic book. So I get what you mean, though. I see where you are. I feel you. We here. I just like the show. Let me see. John Legend's first album was classic. I'm not taking that away from him. I mean, he is just ordinary people. And the album is a bop. I listen to it. I can't do anything else with John. I can't, personally. Please address Overton by his real name, John Hinton. I just won't address Overton at all anymore, because I'm not going to remember that. Good Lord, Grey's Anatomy is still on. It is. It's still going. People are still dying. Everybody having tragedies. It's the most depressing show. Monique's fans are coming. They always here. John Legend can sing the theme song for y'all. I'm gonna have Gladys sing my recast, my rendition. RL from Next is still fine. Well, I'm gonna have to look it up, see what he's giving these days. Everyone on stage at Coachella needs to be sprayed down with a garden hose. I concur. They all looked musty. Beyonce looked the least musty. Everybody else looked like they stank. When 21 Savage came out, I was stressed. Post Malone already had me itching. Then here come 21 Savage crawling out from behind the couch. Like, I was distressed. Joe Budden told Post Malone that to his face, and said he had to smell him before interviewing him. No. He looks gross. He does. I had to leave Grey's Anatomy after Isaiah Washington's exit. I forgot Isaiah Washington was gone, because I can't get past O'Malley's death. But yeah, he been gone for a while. He and Monique are sitting over there blackballed together. I forgot about that. And they did Blackbird, which is on Netflix, so I don't I don't know. Let's see. Your John Legend voice. Thank you, Desario. I appreciate. I've been working on it for a decade, at least a decade now. Joe said he didn't stink. Oh, well, good. He just looked like he did, because Isaiah been working though. I thought seen him in a couple things, but he said he was blackballed like Monique. So I don't know. I just don't know. Let's see. So I really feel like we should make Anthony Anderson gain weight and sit at the bar at Cheers. Isaiah been working on a TV series about the civil rights movement. I bet you Journey Smollett is gonna be in it. Have y'all noticed that Journey Smollett is in every single, either Journey Smollett or Tessa Thompson? They play the light-skinned women. Or Carmen Ejogo played, well, Carmen just plays Coretta Scott King, but Journey Smollett and Tessa Thompson play the light-skinned women in the civil rights movement every time. Like, you be minding your business and watching a civil rights something, honey, and you turn around, there go Journey Smollett. Like, what in the world? They're the only two light-skinned women that play in all the civil rights situations. Let's see. Joe is a hater. Yeah, I mean, I personally cannot do Post Malone, but Marquita, you and my good girlfriend Alex love him. I don't see it, but I'm gonna let y'all have it. Like, I won't fight you about it. The movie is probably about the struggles of Journey Smollett doing this. I would watch that. I would watch. Carmen Ejogo plays Sally Hemings in the she did, you're right, in the Sally Hemings movie. I love Carmen, actually. To be honest, she always gives me Coretta Scott. Also, she always gives me Sister from Sparkle. Like, every time I see her, I just want her to start singing. Like, truly. I would DVR it. Same. I would DVR. I would record it and then watch it like 2 months later after everybody stopped talking about it. Didn't Isaiah Washington get blackballed after calling people F-gots multiple times? He did. He got fired for calling O'Malley, the guy who plays O'Malley, I don't know his name, that word. And yeah. Like, Shonda wasn't having it. She said, it's a no from me, sis. You got to go. So I need to watch Lackawanna Blues. Same. In is that the movie with God, what's her name? Maya Rudolph? Ain't Maya Rudolph in there with Carmen Ejogo? They look like sisters. I feel like Minnie Riperton is Carmen's mama too. But anywho. You notice folks can get blackballed for calling folks F-gots, but call a person Inger, it's forgotten. Who ain't get blackballed for calling somebody a nigga? Who didn't? O'Malley is T.R. Knight. That's true. That is his name. I'm gonna forget again, but that's his name. Who ain't get blackballed when they call somebody the N-word? I don't recall. But then I don't pay a lot of attention to Shonda Land and her productions. She gives me too much drama. But anywho, I'm lost. What are we talking about? Well, we've got a lot of conversations going on. We're talking about Carmen Ejogo. We're talking about Shonda Rhimes and her productions, and how Isaiah Washington got blackballed for calling somebody the F word, the gay slang F word. And now I'm trying to figure out who called somebody the N word and didn't get in trouble for it. I feel like it's probably Tony Goldwyn, but anywho, I've never seen is Lackawanna Blue? Let me go over to Netflix and see if she's on. I feel like I saw it in the titles the other day. Oh, I deleted Netflix from this phone. It's on that phone. Well, I can't look it up because I'm on the chat with y'all. Anywho. It's probably on YouTube. It's an older movie. Lackawanna Blues. Yeah, it's right here on YouTube. I just pulled it up on Antonio Warner's page. Published January 6, 2017. It just started. Why is my mama texting me? What's going on? Anywho, yeah, so it's on YouTube if you want to catch it. CailahLaine, I think that was you that said you hadn't seen it. Just type in Lackawanna Blues. It was the first thing that came up. Let's see. Let's talk about Black Panther. Actually, Alec Bailey. It's not Black Panther for this particular situation. It is Black Panther. You got to pronounce it differently. Black is for everything else. This one is Black. Black Panther. Pentha. Panther. I tried to talk about this with y'all like 2 weeks ago, but did nobody want to talk about it. Let me see. Do you watch Issa Rae's Insecure? We recently got HBO, and so I never caught the first season. We got HBO like right as the second season was, like, I think it was like in the middle or it had just started or something, and I never went back and watched the first season, and I never went back and watched the second season. But I want to watch it. I plan to watch it. I just feel like I love Issa Rae, down boots, love her. I just feel like her character's gonna get on my nerves because everybody be like, Issa, and I just don't feel like doing all that. Let me see. You can watch it online. D-Watch series. Is D-Watch series Insecure is essentially her web series on a cable network? I thought so. Is D-Watch series a website or is that a YouTube channel? Like, what's up? Anyway, as far as Black Panther, it's phenomenal. Like, it's a phenomenal movie. Basically, from the very beginning. Oh, it's a website. Cute. From the very beginning, when I saw Sterling K. Brown, I knew that I was gonna be shook from inception. It is great. When I saw him in that navy blue t-shirt with that chain, I said, oh my God. Like, because nobody had said he was in the movie. Like, it wasn't on any of the promo, like he wasn't in any of the interviews talking about it. He just popped up and I was like, oh, I love him. I love Sterling K. Brown. And then the little boy from is it the little boy from the New Edition movie? Or no, Moonlight. The little boy from Moonlight played little Michael B. Jordan. Girl, the movie. Child. Phenomenal movie. Just, as you all know, my favorite part, well, you may not know, my two favorite parts. My favorite part is anything with M'Baku. Anything with him is my favorite part. My second favorite part is every time that you will now be stripped of the powers of the Black Panther. Every time they stripped him of the powers of the Black Panther, my life was complete. I would be sitting there waiting with bated breath for them to strip him of the powers of the Black Panther. Like, so good. Insecure is a great show. I wouldn't recommend it that you watch it with your mom. There's a lot of male nudity, but the writing is fantastic. I would not watch that with I'm not gonna watch nothing on HBO with my mom. No. She recently watched Girls Trip all by herself because I heard there was gonna be some penile action in the movie. Now I feel free to watch it. She said it wasn't that bad. She had to call me back and tell me it wasn't that serious, but I will watch. She showed me the clip on Girls Trip. Did I say Insecure when I was talking about girls? Anyway, she told me to show me the clip on Girls Trip where Iyanla popped up and my full forehead concave. Like, I was taken aback. Let me see. A few of Kim Kardashian's white designers and stylist friends have used the N-word. Oh. Well, I don't pay attention to Kim Kardashian, so there's nothing further I could do as far as that. I can't boycott somebody I don't fool with anyway. But if you talk about Jeffree Star, I don't do him at all. I don't feature him. I got some friends that are drag queens that, love him, and I'm just like, do you? But I won't. Let me see. Chadwick Boseman is the most unknown actor. I know him, But that might just be because I know him. I've loved him for a long time. My favorite part is when they're dancing on the boat. Now, that is a good time. That was a good time. All the dancing was a bop for me. Carlos Mencia joked that he sat next to a black guy who claimed that he was from Wakanda while watching Black Panther. I mean, we all from Wakanda. I'm from Wakanda. Let's see. I love Insecure and ATL. I need to get back into ATL. I liked it, but I fell off in the first season and I haven't caught up with the second season. Let's see. Girls Trip, the motel scene with old man's penis scarred me for life. I would imagine so. I remember my mom and I went to see, is it Spy? It's a Melissa McCarthy movie. And we were minding our business, getting our lives, eating our popcorn, and all of a sudden there was a penis on the screen and we were shook. Both of us were sitting there like, okay, so they couldn't have told us that there would be a penis here. Like, we were shook. So when I heard that there was a penis on Girls Trip, I said I won't be taking my mama to see it. She can go see it with her girls, but I'm not doing it. So I still haven't seen the movie. Let's see. Now back into Black Panther. I'm excited for Infinity Wars. Now, I've never gone to see any other Marvel movie in theaters, but I'm probably gonna go see Infinity War simply because Black Panther is in it, Shuri's in it, Nakia's in it, Okoye is in it. Like, I'm ready. I'm gonna sit there when the white people are on screen and text y'all or something. Just be on Snapchat or something. I don't know. But yeah, I think I'm probably gonna go see that. It sounds like something I need to be doing. It's uncomfortable watching movies with nudity with your parents. It is. I don't even get naked in front of my mama. She came in my room the other day and she was like, "Girl, I created this." I'm like, "Girl, I'm disrobed. I'm nude." And then I remembered, oh yeah, this is my mama. Like, she's my mom. Let me see. Hey, Shea Butter, what's going on? I'm not alone. I'm only seeing Infinity War because of Black Panther. Honestly, I'm pretty sure the majority of us black people are only going to see Infinity War because of Black Panther. Like, don't nobody care about what's her name, Lord? Scarlett Johansson running around with this red wig. Ain't nobody interested. Infinity War will also have M'Baku in it. Well, I'll be there. And honestly, I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret for those of you that are attracted to M'Baku. The black guy from Pentatonix, the original black guy, because they got another black guy now, but the original black guy from Pentatonix looks like a slightly cuter M'Baku to me. So y'all check that out, get your lives, and see how you're feeling about it. Let's see. Marvel was smart to include the Black Panther cast. They knew what they was doing. They knew. Getting the Black Dollar to increase their box office. Honestly. T4, H4, RQ4. I'm not sure what's going on with this Panther. What's happening? And why is my phone battery low when it's charging? I don't understand. I might be late, but what are your thoughts on Madison's post about Michelle last night at Coachella? I feel quite like she feels. We love her down boots. But girl, she wasn't her popping and locking was tired. Like, I said that earlier. We love Michelle, and what I said earlier, let me just reiterate that, is that Beyonce and Kelly have post-baby bodies. They look thick, full, and delicious. Michelle has a pre-baby body, and she looked like a bean, like a string bean. She looked like my phone charger, and Michelle and Kelly were giving more phone illusion. So with that, it just didn't line up. It didn't line up. Michelle still can't dance like the other two girls can, and I agree with Madison. Like, it didn't come together. We love her though. Love her. I was so happy to see her. I cried actual tears. You could see me crying on my Instagram. I posted a little clip of me crying because I was just so glad. But yeah, Michelle she never has fit with the girls. She fit more than Latoya and Latavia, because Michelle looks like she don't say too much. Like, she just lets the girls have it. Whereas Latoya and Latavia grew up with Beyonce and Kelly, and they had more of a sister. I'ma tell you, like, I love you, girl, but I got to let you know. And I don't think Michelle does that, which is why she fits. Anywho, come on, item shipped. Who ships on a Sunday? Look at God. I ordered I can't find my Destiny's Child Live in Atlanta DVD, so I ordered another one. And it just shipped. Anywho, my favorite part was being Solange. That me and my friend Aja, we have been Beyonce stans for the same amount of time, basically. We've been friends since 7th grade, and the majority of what we talk about is Beyonce and Solange. And when that came on, we got this running joke that we gonna get married or whatever. If we ain't got married by 30, we just gonna marry each other. So we be planning our wedding, and I told her, look, the Beyonce and Solange routine is simply what we gonna do for our first dance. Like, it's a moment. It was so cute. And I said a little earlier, I knew they were going to do it. I knew she was gonna bring her sister out, and they were gonna have a moment, because Solange brought her out. He's backing up. He is backing this truck right on up. That is distracting boots. I knew they were gonna do that because Solange brought her out like 2 years ago when she did her Coachella set. So I was looking forward to it, and it did not let me down. It was so cute. Let me see. Yeah, Michelle said she was suicidal at one point because people are hard on her, and I get that. I completely and totally get that. And I'm not just malicious towards Michelle. She just don't fit. But I understand that, Kelly has been depressed. It's just the radius of being close to Beyonce. You get scrutinized and you get judged in a different way. Everybody who has worked closely with Solange, Kelly, Michelle, Latoya, Latavia, all of these girls, even way back to Girls Town, Tamar Davis, they've all felt some sort of depression dealing with the fact that Beyonce is Beyonce and you will never be Beyonce, and people keep telling them that. And it's like, I'm not gonna say that to you, because you're not gonna be Beyonce. We're not gonna be Beyonce, me included. You are who you are, and that's dope. So I try not to judge them on that front. I judge them with facts, and facts are Michelle he never really fit in the group. But yeah, everybody who's close to Beyonce except Miss Tina, because she made her, has to be, even Matthew. They all have to deal with the outward effects of Beyonce. Like, even Bianca Lawson, who been acting longer than Beyonce been alive, is now reduced to being Beyonce's sister. And it's like, girl, come on. Judge them all separately, which is what I try to do. So let's see, I love them both, but I'm a bit obsessed with Solange. Yeah, I actually truly growing up, I've always been a huge Beyonce fan, but when I was younger, I was a much bigger Solange fan. Much bigger. And then there was a time where it kind of swapped out for me, but it was like Beyonce introduced me to Solange, obviously, and then I was a huge Solange fan, then I was a huge fan of them both, and then I was a huge Beyonce fan, and then Solange started back putting out, music and doing editorial spreads and stuff, and then it was like, oh, I'm a big fan of them both again. So now they're on the same wavelength for me. Like, Solange's body of work as far as music doesn't touch me the same way Beyonce does. It's a completely different feeling. But they both are everything to me. The same thing with Kelly. The same thing with Latoya Luckett. Her body of work moves me in a whole different way than Beyonce, so there's no reason to compare. Love them all. And I play I play LaToya Luckett's album, her last album, far more than I play Lemonade, to be honest. Anywho. Let's talk about these girl groups who keep getting underpromoted. Glamour, Pink Heart, and June's Diary. It's just, they don't want black girl groups. Kelly talked about it in Dirty Laundry. She did. Exactly right. Yeah, she did. But yeah, they don't want black girl groups. They never really have. After, Martha and the Vandellas and the Supremes and stuff, once that kind of died down, Sister Sledge and the Emotions, they haven't wanted exclusively black girl groups, which is why you have the Spice Girls and you have Fifth Harmony that has the black girl in it. But they don't want they don't want no more Destiny's Child. They don't want that. They want solo artists, and then they want seems like they want more white boy bands right now, which is whack, but whatever. Anywho, Matthew has yellow fever and she's a daddy's girl in denial. Who is it? I don't know what's going on. Do they set them up for failure by hyping them up and then letting them fall apart because they don't have instant buzz, or do they just suck? I think it is the former. It's just everybody wants all girl groups to have the same immediate reaction, but be different groups, and that doesn't make sense. Like, it don't come together. It don't work. It's just not logical. None of it makes sense. Did you used to watch The Proud Family? That theme song is still good. I loved The Proud Family. God, I can't talk. I'm sorry. Folks out here hollering. The theme song is phenomenal, and I sing it quite often. It's boppish, and just the fact, I feel like Solange would have been real cute in Destiny's Child. Like, not even replacing Michelle, but with Michelle, Kelly, Beyonce. Put Solange in there, and that would have been a whole nother group, a whole nother vibe. And I feel like that would have been dope. But we ain't never gonna get it. So, oh, hey, Jay's Middle Show, what's going on? How are things? We're just talking about everything at this point. Beyonce, Michelle, Kelly, girl groups, and all the things. Matthew No's favorite is Beyonce. Confidence is key. Matthew No's favorite is whoever makes him the most money at the time. I fear that Matthew, I'm sure he loves his children, but I fear that he exploits his children more than he shows them love, which I am familiar with. And it's an uncomfortable place to be in. You gotta cut your parent off when they give you that energy. It's not a look. Things are good. How are you? Are you still sick? I'm not sick. I wouldn't say I'm sick anymore. I would say I'm dealing with allergies and carrying on these kind of things. But I don't think I'm sick right now, which is cute. I enjoy not being sick. Hope the girl's coming out, Lord. I may have to break it up for a second. But he doesn't like dark skin. That's true. He did an interview where he said he thought Tina was white, and I don't understand. I don't get it. I'm here in spirit driving back. All right, Logan, be safe now. How you doing? Be safe. Don't hurt nobody. Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt anything or anyone. Let me see. If New York has a permanent spot on the Queen Supreme Court, then I will be watching it because she's funny. I'm gonna have to do some soul searching about that because I'm looking for the battle. I was looking for the battle. As far as Queen Supreme Court and Gag Order, they're both advertising their shows as seasons and episodes. And it's like, how many episodes in a season? How many episodes in the season? How long was the battle supposed to go on? We ain't really see no battle. What is all of this? Don't be surprised if Matthew tries to get his younger kids out here performing. I'm sure he's already trying to whip them into shape and give them a Jackson illusion. She doesn't look white, but you can tell she isn't black. Well, she is black. She is. Creole is black. I'm certified. I can say it because Creole roots. She's definitely black, and she definitely looks black. She don't look white, but people who are color struck see light skin and automatically say white rather than, oh, she's just light skinned, that kind of thing. So I'm not living for it, but whatever. Racially ambiguous. She don't look anything but black to me. She look black. She look like regular old black Tina. Like, even the older pictures of her back in the day, she just looked black. I don't see nothing else. I don't get it. Anywho, oh, hey Bianca, what's going on? Had to step down my love for B when they started the Church of B. Now that's crazy. That was unnecessarily insane. That didn't make no sense. I understand, like, the cute little Beyonce, is our Lord and Savior. Like, okay, the gays do that all the time. Beezus and all of that. It's annoying, but it don't bother me as much as starting a full religion. A full church. That's crazy. Let me see. She's Creole French descent. I mean, yes, I understand what Creole is. She's still black, though. Like, all intents and purposes, she's black. She says she's black. Black. Like, you could be Creole and be black, too. You could be black American. You can be black Canadian. You can be black Jamaican. And still be black. Like, she's black. You could be black French. You could be black just about anything. Like, you could be black Swiss. If you're black and you in Switzerland, like, French descent don't make her not black. I got Irish descent, still black. Still. So, Matthew was incorrect. Matthew Knowles is blind. Tina Knowles does not look like a white woman. Right, that's what I'm saying. She looks like a light-skinned black woman, but people see light-skin and equate it to whiteness a lot of the time. Except for white people. They don't do that. Say who?
I look chubby.
Well, then you need to lose some weight then, huh?
Okay.
All right. Yeah, people see... We're talking about Matthew Knowles.
Oh, okay.
He thought Tina Knowles was white when he first met her.
Oh, that's why he was all in her face.
That would be why.
That's so sad.
It's sad. And it's just... Because people have said... My own family members call me white. My granddaddy called me Peckerwood. I don't really fool with him like that no more, so it don't...
Redeem him. Redeem people.
He's not redeemed. He didn't apologize.
He don't even realize it.
My grandmama told him to apologize.
Oh. Well, I can't help him. I tried.
Right.
Did the best I could.
He shan't be redeemed. Anyway, yeah, my family members call me white. I grew up with them calling me pink, white, yellow, and all these other things.
I didn't never call you white.
I didn't say you.
Yeah, but I mean,
So-
I know I did the yellow and the pink.
Hit dog hollering or what?
No, I'm just saying what I did.
But I didn't call your name.
I'm honest with mine.
Well, be honest over there.
Okay.
All right. They call me pink, white, and peckerwood, and all these other things because I'm so light, which doesn't make sense because my great grandmama is as light as me, and her sister is lighter, not lighter than me, but as light as me, but lighter than her. Like it don't make sense. It's draining, and I don't have time. Creole folks are black. It's facts. Let's see. Peckerwood, yeah. Peckerwood.
Yeah, it wasn't cute.
It was unnecessary, honestly. How's it going? JQ the number one.
Okay.
Okay, bye, Caroline.
Let me sit down for a minute.
Yeah, she live.
Take you some breaths.
She living.
Come on, Kiara. Put a praise on it.
That's I've been listening to it for a couple weeks now on repeat. It's on repeat.
We'll put you a praise on it.
How are you doing, Kayla?
I'm blessed. How are you?
Ooh, I like that. Now that's what I'm talking about. And highly favored.
Highly, yes.
Yes.
The highest of favor.
Yes.
Yes. But
Today's the 15th, right?
it is, yes. it's the 15th.
Your deadline has approached. Has arrived. Right?
I don't think I want to change anything from what from what we talked about on Wednesday, doing just the print.
Mm.
The cursive type style.
Yeah, where it was
The-
kind of like the shirt.
The shirt?
that I had last year.
So you wanted the replication of that.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to have the shoe or anything on it if that makes it easier.
But
I don't know.
but because it's more letters,
It's 3 lines, so it's gonna be
a little more.
bigger than the purpose was. So it's gonna be more, and then it's outlined in silver.
Hold on 1 second. This is Jay Gnomes.
Right.
Yes, sir.
He's
Are you
at
home
work.
picking me up for work?
What time do you get off?
Yeah, he's at work.
Yeah, work
6:30.
ain't honest, but it pays the bills. We
Yeah,
do. We
so-
come in all
yeah.
shades. Facts. Oh,
Yes.
JQ, the number 1 says hello.
Are you-
Okay.
Hi there.
Okay, so you're saying that the 3 lines to put empowered on the front and then for purpose on the back, is it a, what am I
Oh,
trying
no.
to
It was.
The purpose to power or something like that.
Let me pull up a
Power
picture.
to purpose on the front. On the old one.
From passion to purpose.
Passion to purpose. That's what it was. Is that the one you
For-
wanted?
Yeah, that one. That.
So it would be.
So this is 3 lines.
Yeah, I would have to make
So-
it bigger, a little more material, and then this one is outlined in a different color.
Yes.
So is it a print or is it like individual letters you have to do?
It's individual words.
It's work.
So it's not a print, it's cut out on like a material that I seal onto the shirt.
Okay.
So it doesn't come in letters
Okay.
or anything like that.
Yeah, so it's not like I'm not printing it on like a sheet of paper and then
So
ironing it on.
what would it be? What would the cost be to do each shirt like that?
Probably closer to 15.
Okay.
So the original design was $11.50.
So it's gonna be
Because I mean, she can,
$4 more per shirt.
For sure, yeah.
because she can keep the font, but lessen the lines.
So can we do impact? Let me turn it around so I can look at it. Empowered. Can we do empowered on the front and then for purpose
Flip it,
on the back, or
because that's
Where
that's
it's
what it
less.
was before.
That's pretty much.
But it's just
yeah.
flipped of what it was before.
but
Yeah,
like
and
that?
a different font.
But yeah, in a different font.
So you
But
want this
use
font, but basically the other shirt.
The other shirt flipped. Because we
Did
had
the other shirt have for purpose on the back or
had-
just
it
purpose?
just had purpose.
Purpose, but it was on the front
It was on the front. Empowered was on the back.
because it's a little bit bigger.
For purpose.
But for purpose and empowered are probably going to be about the same width.
yeah.
So
I think I would rather have it like that then.
Okay.
Empowered on the front and then the back for purpose.
okay, with this font,
Yes.
got you.
And I did figure out the bags, right?
Mm,
The bags were going to say the same thing as the shirt.
right, yeah,
Okay. And I said how many? 7, 8? How many did I?
7.
7 was the last count.
How many panelists do we have?
7 with, I think, well, wait a minute. I may be telling an untruth. Right.
Potomac is good, Alec Bailey. Potomac is really well. I like
7,
it.
8. Counting Arnessa, it's 8.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. Were you counting Arness?
Let's see. Atlanta Housewives to me is lame.
Maybe I could just do an even 10
It's
and maybe
tired.
give a shirt away or something.
Okay, you're going to do 10 shirts.
And then, because it wouldn't be right for me to get one for them and not have one for myself.
Right. That makes sense.
Trying to catch a coin. Just you try to catch the coin. Let's see.
Yeah, and it would be this 10 for the bags, 10 bags too.
10 bags,
So I said I
10
was going to
shirts.
give them the bag, give the panelists each a bag.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I want to make sure your mom gets one, so you have 10.
Okay.
That would be the even,
Yeah, and that would cover everybody.
yeah. And then
For the whole weekend.
show the shirt, and if anybody wants to order their shirt, they can order it, pre-order it themselves directly through you.
Mm.
Would that be okay? Or do you want us to field those?
Either way, fine. Whatevs.
it would probably be easier for them to fill out an order form either online or with you.
Yeah.
And I mean, I can have order forms there for you.
I figured you would. She's my agent.
I need more money.
You need more money.
Oh, wait a minute. I messed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I won't get one. Because I forgot.
The
There's
two.
presenters for one.
Right.
Mm.
I got both of their shirt sizes too.
It's gonna be slightly more for a few more bags, but
Probably not too much.
not that much more, yeah.
Okay.
But I will get you a actual definitive number
Yes.
in like
I probably need
5
to make
hours.
it 11 because it wouldn't be like right for me
You got to be there with no shirt.
without me having a
right.
shirt.
So I will
Even
get
if I
you.
don't wear it that day, I still need to have a shirt.
I would say.
I mean, it would be ridiculous of you not to.
I don't know how that would work out.
No,
So,
I don't. Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me either. For you not to have one.
Okay. I hope we can get a lot of people to order some shirts.
Yeah.
Well, we just gonna leave it up to the Lord.
Yeah, he already knows.
Mm-hmm.
He
knows
got
what I
it.
need. He knows what I'm in need of.
Yeah. Us is all.
Yep. So we're gonna go to dinner and I'm gonna calculate as we eat. So I should be able to get you an
Now, am I
actual.
cutting into your dinner time for you to focus on your food?
I don't focus on my food. I never not. I'm always working. Ain't no focus.
Because I mean, she's doing it live as we speak.
I'm on
She's
camera
she's
right
on
now.
camera right now.
I'm on the internet.
You're on the
Your
internet.
voice is.
Oh, Lord.
They don't have a
internet.
face. They don't have a face for reference. Sister Logan says hi,
Why you have to
everyone.
say my whole name?
I mean,
Well, that wasn't all of it.
It's so many.
See, I'm
So
like
many, Sister
hiding
Logan.
from somebody.
Right.
Well, I would hope you changed your name if you had. If you laying low like that.
Well, you know, when you trying to lay low and you ain't doing it right, something gonna go wrong.
That's true.
Just
That's
best
true.
to be in good standing so you ain't got to go through all that.
I try not to lay low.
So yeah, I think that'll be 11. I think 11. That'll cover all the panelists. Missionary Donna, I'll have a shirt.
All this.
Donna don't need no shirt.
Now, why would I not bless my second mother, like one of my favorite people on the planet? Why would I not bless her with
She
shirt?
don't need another blessing.
She's talking about her grandma.
Really?
They don't need to know how much.
I wouldn't feel right. I wouldn't feel right not blessing her.
I'm just not gonna make her a shirt.
No, what you ain't finna do. That ain't finna happen.
Get me together.
Mama Donna gonna have her shirt.
Okay.
I'm gonna make her a
I'm
shirt.
doing that, but I really do pray that people will embrace it and buy.
I think they
Buy a
will.
shirt.
Yeah, and a lot of times people have to see things first.
Right. I think they get a good visual of it and they'll say, oh yeah. And eventually, what my goal is I want to do an empowerment brunch for teens,
For younger women. Mhm.
like 17, maybe. I can't really
24?
grasp that age range for the girls. Is it 7, 8, where they kind of start
Getting real
becoming who they gonna be almost?
Yeah.
Well, I'm 23 and I'm just getting into it, so I don't know.
But I'm thinking,
Help her,
I don't want to go
Jesus.
too young. Like, I don't want to do 6. You know what I mean? I want
Right,
to get
right.
right at that age where
Why don't you do just
like probably 10 or
graduating?
11.
10.
Yeah, around in there. Because when you get to 6th grade, you lose your mind. So you need
Yeah.
Jesus by then.
So
No, when
wanna
I
do
got to
something-
6th grade, I
I talked to other parents. Their kids went crazy too.
No, but I
She was
do.
crazy. Oh
I
my
was
God.
awful. I was
That's
awful.
the goal. So we could. And what made me think of that is when we get ready to do what we're going to do with them, we could be wearing our shirts
Sure.
for that to show that this is what it's about. Give them something to identify it with.
Sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
that is the plan.
Right.
We'll see. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna let Kayla eat.
I mean,
I'm gonna go get my son. He's off work now.
well, tell them hey.
About to.
He's a sweetie.
I'm sure when he get off work, it ain't gonna be just get off work, grab something to eat, and go home. It's
No.
gonna be something.
But mom.
And I have tons
Yeah.
My
First
Lord.
first class of the term tonight.
Y'all,
I already
this
pulled it
homework,
down
Jesus.
before I came to church.
We gonna make it through this.
Yeah.
Giving up is not an option.
No, I gave up once before. I can't give up again.
I keep saying I'm too old to give up this time around.
I'm just gonna bug them until they give me all my papers.
Yeah.
It might be a bunch of papers. Just give me all those papers.
Yeah.
Lord Jesus.
Well, okay, Kayla, I hope I didn't take you down through there too bad with all my fonts and
Oh, I don't get took down through there.
not understanding the concept. I wasn't getting it, but I think I got it now.
It's all right. We straight.
And we talked about the color and all that, right?
Purple, right?
On the white
On
shirt.
the white shirt.
Yes. Yeah.
We good. Did you want the shoe? We never like finalized the shoe.
I mean, we can put it on there if it's not going to
Just
be too much, like overpower.
gonna do the two color either.
I'ma
I don't think
see.
the two color is a good idea on the white shirt
Yeah, probably.
because you can't see it very well. So you're just paying for something you can't hardly see
And then I would have to shrink the words down.
to make it. Yeah.
Let's not do the shoe.
So you have a more impactful word.
Okay.
Maybe the shoe on the bag. What color did you want? I was gonna just order purple bags because we didn't say purple bag.
The white.
Yeah.
Print.
The white print.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Yep, that works for me.
Then we are good.
One more thing I can check off. And I did pull everything out of the garage that we're going to take. I just need to go through it, and I need to get with Amber. We were supposed to meet up this weekend to get the stuff, but they were storming and all that. So I'm going to send her a text.
Hey, Caramello. 05.
Right.
We got to start. And I ordered the Coach bags. I don't know that we're going to do the I don't know how to do the
So back to Potomac. Potomac is legendary. And
Right.
I like
I
it.
don't know what to call it.
It's light skin mist though. But I'm
Raffle is
On
a
the spectrum.
word. There's another word. I got to think of what it
Drawing?
is. Because you know some of the church people are not gonna like
Drawing.
drawing. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
Drawing.
But see, that sounds free. It's not a free
Thomas, you
drawing
wear me
because
out.
The money is for the charity.
Right. You say it's
Donation. a donation
I mean,
drawing.
yeah, donation drawing or something like that. Where you're saying that
My
we're doing
clothes.
something with it.
Yeah.
We're not. I mean, but yeah. Even raffles are for something, but that's just
Yeah.
the
Y'all
word.
wear me out.
The word. Some people don't like the word.
My biggest prayer is that we'll get enough registrations in there and get a couple of costs for and have enough
Right, JQ. Exactly that.
that way.
Leave her
I
alone.
think people are better if you take the opportunity for them to donate away, then they're not a part of the giving. So don't do that, in my mind. Even if it's like in the small amounts you had last time, do it like that. But then they are still a part of giving to the charity.
It's got to follow perfect. Because I remember last time.
Thomas, you wear me out.
Something else.
Right. Because some people just freak out. It's really not that big a deal, but some people freak out.
Okay.
Yeah. So definitely the word drawing and not raffle.
We could do drawing for our charity.
Yeah. Or find some kind of nifty way to say it.
Yeah. And I think we could. I'll have to look at what was from last year.
Right. Because I thought it was done very well last year. Just the word. That's all.
And I think we're going to get the Copeland gift cards again. Copeland did so.
Yeah. I gave it. Trying to get a Copeland's gift card.
I know. I was trying too.
Nope. It wasn't because I didn't try.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So, let me know what I can do to help. This weekend, after this, I'm going to Lake Village. So, I'm taking my mom. She got to speak.
So when we do
Saturday morning, right after, because we're having district meeting then. That.
yeah. Okay.
So, if I look a little special on Sunday morning, that will be why.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yep. Ensure. B12.
All that. Yeah.
Yep. Go get my boy.
Drive backwards.
Bye.
Bye.
No, I was already in reverse.
I didn't know.
You didn't know, you just
I had to
felt
make
movement.
sure, yeah. Well, I think we clear. Is this window going in or out?
What do you mean?
This window.
Oh.
The
There-
other ones look like they're going out, but that one's going in.
Well, you know, there's a double window.
When they put that on there?
That's been there for years. It protects the stained
How
glass
many
window.
years, sis? You know.
I don't know, probably 20. When did they put this on?
No, that ain't been on it. No.
Been on there.
No, it hasn't, Mama.
They moved those stained glass
That's
windows from one
secondary
part of the
glass.
building to the other when they
You just
remodeled.
gonna tell me like I ain't been going to this church 23 years.
I went before you went.
Anyway, we still live, so
Oh my goodness.
the doors of the church have closed.
Bam. There she is.
Oh Lord. Yeah, well, my mama has always been that one that stays well after service is over and chits and chats.
Do you think that's why they gave me a key and alarm code?
That's why. So my mama's responsibility is to lock the doors after church because they know she's just gonna be there all night.
I try to not be the last one. I want the guys to do it. I don't want to do it.
Anywho,
But it happens. I do have to lock it.
why are y'all roasted like this? Y'all ain't got to drag the saints.
What is happening with the saints? I can't read. I'm driving.
They was ready for us to go on.
I imagine so.
Anywho, is there anything y'all want to talk about for these last few minutes? Because we about to eat. Because I ain't ate today. I had a few chips.
I had a half a bowl, cup of soup.
She had a half a cup of soup. I know you can't hear. But yeah, any quick little topics y'all want to discuss before we slide on off? I want to hear what you thought of the performance last night. But honey, you gonna have to catch the play bite because I talked all about it. I thought it was everything. I thought it was revolutionary. I thought that she brought a level of blackness to the Coachella stage that will never be seen again and has never been seen. It was phenomenal. It was wonderful. Do you follow the Queen's Court drama? I saw that they was in court, actual court. I don't care that much though. I'm not following them talking about it because didn't the judge tell them to stop talking about it and they still talking about it? I'm not involved.
Maybe some fines for that.
Come on. Yes. I need to come to Kansas City. And
Larry.
my uncle's in Kansas City, so I need to visit him and visit you as well.
They would make his day.
I mean, yeah, I'm revolutionary. But when I visit my uncle, I'm gonna be sure to catch you.
If you don't hurry up, you're gonna move to Chicago. He loves Chicago.
I got friends in Chicago too, so it ain't no thing. I'm going all over the world. Let's see. Not this cute giggle couch potato. Yeah. Why you have to do Tracy Braxton like that, JQ? Why you had to do it? Tracy did her best, and that's all that counts. Did y'all hear Tamar got kicked off the tour? I just read that when I was going over to tag Lady Nika in the Coachella performance. I saw B. Scott say that Tony had done kicked Tamar off the tour. And to that,
My sister.
well, they already kicked Tracy off. I think Tamar kicked Tracy off, and now Tony kicked Tamar off. So I wonder if Tony gonna bring Tracy back. Why are they clearing out? Look at this.
I don't know.
What is going on? They tearing down all the trees. Michael Jackson would be upset. Michael Jackson and that little girl out in the Amazon would be hurt seeing all these trees getting cut down. But yes, I did cry. I cried 3 times. Tears fell from my eyes because you know I love Beyonce. Michelle was out of step. for a moment. It was a moment. It was a twinkle.
That's because she's a missionary.
But she's
she
not.
Need to go to the church.
That's not her place. That's not where she was supposed to be. Beyonce is supposed to be a member of Destiny's Child. Kelly is supposed to be a member of Destiny's Child. The rest of the children were not supposed to be there. Like, it's just not. No, it wasn't for them. That's not their mission in life. LaToya was supposed to be a singer, and she is. But everybody, and Tamar Davis from Girls Time, are the Beyonce, Kelly, LaToya, and Tamar are the only four that were supposed to be singers. The rest of them were just there for a season, for a moment. That was her best. I hope it wasn't her. I think that was her best on her worst day, is what we're going to say. But you know what? Whatever.
I guess I can park right here in case there's
Tawanda suing Vince. Girl, what is going on?
right there.
What the heck is going on between the
Ain't that a
sheets in
spot?
my home? Look like it.
So,
Baby, please let me explain before you start to point your cane. I'm about to have a fit. Oh, it's about to be
That's
some.
probably handicapped.
The Braxton sisters need to go on the Yala at this point.
One just did.
Yeah, I feel like Trina just left, and honestly, Evelyn thinks she Iyanla, so they probably are never gonna go on Iyanla, because Evelyn thinks she is Iyanla. She's under the assumption that she is herself Iyanla, and she's not. Solange looked unrecognizable to me. Well, Solange looked like Solange. I keep up with her, so I knew she was doing the ramen noodle hair. So I was able to detect her the moment she walked onto the stage. She looked. I like that platinum on her. That platinum blonde, wavy. It's a look. It looks really cute on her. To me, girl. All this humming and candy.
It's a song in my heart.
You don't need to back up with this musical interlude. Let's see. Does anyone else think Iyanla has more buried issues than any of these people? Well, they're half buried, because every time somebody got a problem, she has also gone through that very same thing. And I'd be like, Iyanla, what haven't you gone through?
She's a black woman. She got a lot of experience.
Yes, but dang.
Yeah, that's kind of how it is.
She'll have a veteran on that lost his leg, and Iyanla will be like, I too lost my leg.
You know, she be my
When I was 7 years old, I lost my leg. And they didn't even tell me I didn't have a leg until I was 15. And I looked down there and I said, well, where's my leg? And they had to tell me that I lost my leg. And I was devastated. It was a devastation. I'd be like, Iyanla, please. Please. Every time somebody got something going on, Iyanla also has had that very same thing go on. And I don't get it. Anywho. Let me see.
I need to put all these shirt sizes in here.
What in the world? Go in there and tell them KailahLaine is confirmed on the wait list. Run on in there. You better listen to your mother.
And this is only because I'm hungry.
I'm coming.
I'm not really hungry.
I'm winding it down. I'm wrapping it up. We on the last few things here. I'm coming. Truly, because I'm
Bye,
hungry.
babies.
We finna eat, y'all. Let me catch these last things. These last couple things. And I had been dealing with no leg and didn't even know. You better say that, Thomas, if that's not Iyanla. I was walking around with no leg and I did not know it because there was a shutdown. There was division.
You won't be able to like it without it.
Thanks. I be on. There was a division. Child, it wears me out. Iyanla does too much. We are having Texas Roadhouse. I had a hankering, and also I got a little coupon that says you could get a free appetizer with the purchase of an entree. So all of that combined, and the fact that it was payday 2 days ago, led us to Texas Roadhouse, because these biscuits are finna get in my belly. But yeah, this was cute. This was real cute. I'm gonna pop in a couple more times in the week. Y'all know Rambling Report is coming That may be tomorrow. No, tomorrow I'm gonna do reviews. I'm probably do Rambling Report either Tuesday or Wednesday. Thursday, we're gonna do Thursday game night again because it was fun. I had a really good time. So we may make Thursday game night a weekly thing, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna do it again this week. I was supposed to pop in yesterday, but depression sat on me. We had funerals and family in town and carrying on, and I ran out of mandarin oranges, and it was just a catastrophe. Which reminds me, I need to go get some mandarin oranges before we go home. Anyway, so yeah, this week look for Potomac. Look, I ain't done Star. Look for that review. Look for all the other stuff that comes on. Real Housewives of Atlanta review, the reunion, and all of that cute stuff. We will chit and we will chat during the week. It'll be real cute, and I'll call y'all later on something, about something, during something, I don't know. And goodbye, basically. Just I'm leaving now. Peace.